And welcome to Forkman and Friends, the podcast where I talk to amazing people who do amazing things or have done amazing things for other people. In episode 1, we had Chris, my friend Chris from Adrians Rice Camps. Episode 2, we had Brian Madigan from God 104 or ARN, the ARN network up there in Sydney. Last episode, we had Simon, the lawnmower guy, and this week we have Adrian, my friend Adrian, who now works at Hobsons Bay up, I believe. Is that what they call it?
Yes, that's right. Yes, thank you, Corey. How you going? It's really great to be here. Thank you for inviting me on.
You're welcome. How you coping with this lockdown stuff, firstly?
Oh my goodness, yeah, it just seems to be going on forever at the moment. I just saw that we're halfway through the 6 weeks, so tonight is the 3 week point. So it feels like it's going on forever, but we're getting by here.
Yeah,
How you going?
not too bad. When they announced the date, I would hoping they would say at 11:59 p.m. on the 9th of July.
Yep.
I was hoping they would say. That way I could have spent my birthday with my son.
Oh.
But they did it like just before my birthday.
Oh my goodness. So straight away on your birthday, you went into lockdown.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, nice one. I was looking forward to it. We're going to have dinner with my son and then.
Oh no. You're one of the many people to have a lockdown birthday. Did you do anything nice?
No, not in the end. I didn't.
No.
Because it was like what I had planned didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can make plans, but then things change. Things are changing so quick these days. We just don't know. It's so hard to make plans and to know what to do 1 week.
Yeah, and like the other day, I was like optimistic that we might get to that 6 week stage and be someone back out there. But after today's number, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it?
No.
No, well, we're just gonna hang in there.
Now, this podcast isn't about negative stuff; it's about positive stuff. So we get to the positive stuff now. So I've known Adrian for over 10 years, I think it is now.
That's probably about right. Yeah, about 2000,
Did I make you
2009 or so.
Wait, did I make you in 2000? I think I made you in 2010.
2010, yeah, could
Yeah.
be. Yep.
Yeah, I started in spring of 2009.
Okay.
No, but then met you the following year.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. On Edmund Rice Camp.
Yeah, on Edmund Rice Camps. So I met Adrian at Edmund Rice Camps. So we're going to start off. Firstly, what got you involved with Edmund Rice Camps?
What got me involved? So I got involved when I was in high school, and I think it was just an opportunity offered for year 11s to go along to, and I'd sort of heard a little bit about it, heard some good things, and wanted to give it a shot, and so it must have been just after Easter in year 11. I went along to a camp and had a pretty great experience and was able to meet some really great young people and some great volunteers, and stuck around and kept doing camps throughout school and university, and then when I started working as well. So that's, the rest is history, as they say.
You get to experience two sides of camps. You get to experience the volunteer side, and then the other side of camps, the admin side. I got the admin side, the behind the scenes.
You're right. Yeah, I worked with Edmund Rice Camps for a few years as well, after volunteering, and that was pretty amazing experience as well, and thoroughly enjoyed that. And Yeah, and different. Like you said, you see the two sides, so it is quite different from being a volunteer, but really special in its own way, I guess.
Yeah, I get to experience a bit of that myself in the office there.
You did, yeah, yeah. You came in and did quite a lot of admin support, which is fantastic.
Yeah, they were the days. And and the shed stuff too. Everything in that shed, Eddie Rice shed.
That's right.
We got that.
Oh.
We got that cleaned out and now looking.
The hours we spent in that shed trying to get everything organised but it was looking good. Actually, it was looking real good.
I'm trying to get a petition or a vote started to rename the shed.
On change.org or something.
Yeah, unchanged.org.
Yeah.
To rename the shed instead of the ERC shed, we call it the Adrian Sherry Memorial Shed.
Oh, Corey, do you say that to every guest that comes on that you want to rename the shed after them? It sounds like a classic technique of yours.
I can't do that. I can't do Simon, the lawn mowing guy shed.
Okay.
I can't do.
Why not?
He doesn't do camps.
Right.
So I can't name it after him. I can't name it after my friend Brian, who does radio. And let if we want to donate to camps,
right?
We'll be happy to talk then.
Yeah. Make a deal for the naming rights.
Yeah, or then it'll be a toss up between you and Chris at the moment. You two have been on the podcast. Chris.
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I know Chris. Yeah. Yeah. So
a member like yourself.
I'm not a life member.
I thought you were a like member.
No, not a life member.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were a like member. Spoke too soon.
And we've been going for a few minutes. Who's going better so far out of me and Chris?
So far you.
Okay, yeah. Good.
You got a better microphone, and you're made for this.
What did he have? Like just some earphones or something, or just the speaker?
That's I think he had some pods, and then talking to
AirPods. Yeah. He went for form over function. The AirPods look good, but the sound isn't as crisp.
Yeah, not as crisp and clear. You.
Oh, Chris.
Anyway. Actually, talking about Chris, we were talking about the buses.
Okay.
The Eddie Rice buses, because he was talking about the first ever time he drove the bus on a camp.
Yep.
That he stored the bus, and all the kids started clapping.
Right.
Clapping.
Yeah.
Because and he turned it into a game in the end. How many times he would store the bus, and all the kids wanted to go on his bus.
So they loved it when he stored it.
Yeah. His bus was a cool bus because he would store the bus.
And was he storing by accident or deliberately?
It was by accident from what he was saying, but
yeah, right.
But it was,
oh my gosh!
It was the first time he had driven on a camp, and
probably not used to the clutch, maybe.
Not used to the clutch. Do you have any funny bus stories?
Oh, any funny bus stories?
Ever broken down in the Eddie Rice bus and had to push?
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky when I've been driving. There hasn't really been any major issues, but we've definitely had a lot of bus breakdowns during my time. There's one time where we lent the bus out to a school. I won't mention which school. And they did the right thing, and they filled it back up with fuel, and then they gave it back to us. And then we took it on camp, and they drove it around on camp all week. And then just as they were about to leave the camp, it wouldn't start, and it had smoke coming out, and we had to pay a lot of money to get it towed down from country Victoria.
I've been on that camp. We got it out of the camp, and then we got down the road, and we had to stop and call the other bus bar.
Yeah.
And get the kids out.
And then the mechanic said, were you going to tell me that you put unleaded petrol in instead of diesel. And I said, I didn't know that. And we eventually traced it back that it was the school that did it.
Wow.
And the unleaded petrol had not
Oh yeah,
affected
because
the bus until the end of the camp.
yeah, they weren't using the actually. I from memory from that camp, we weren't using that bus all weekend camp because it was just sitting there
Yep.
because
Right.
we didn't have like enough bus drivers, so there was a bus the bus was just sitting there,
Yeah.
and by the time Friday had come along, the petrol had
Yeah, it had gotten to that level where
yeah.
the unleaded petrol had got in there, and yeah. So that was a bit of a bit of fun.
At least you didn't like have to do like a replace a roof.
Replace a roof. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm glad that
in
I
your
didn't have to do
days.
that. Yeah, because I think a few buses tried to fit in places that they couldn't quite fit. So yeah, that's always
That is always a fun one.
a fun one. That's right. Yeah.
So, so we did. So you've now left camps,
Yep.
and you now do something else. Would you like to tell us what you do now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So as you said, I'm now working for Hobsons Bay Up, which is Hobsons Bay sort of youth services team, and I work on a program that supports schools and supports students who are at risk of disengaging from school. So, yeah, if there are students who are maybe their attendance is dropping, or there are certain factors or issues that are affecting, yeah, how much they're coming to school, or how they're able to access school, we're able to work with the school to support them. Yeah, so I've been doing that for just over 12 months now, and it's going great. I really enjoy it, and it's obviously a bit different these days with the schools mostly remote learning, but we're still able to support more the teachers these days as much as we can.
Yeah, and what kind of activities or do you
Yeah,
like run for
so
that?
yeah, do a variety of stuff. The typical model is like a group model where we might have a facilitator go into a school and work with a group of, let's say, 8 to 12 or 8 to 15 students, and they might work together. So they might do like a drumming program or a resilience program, or maybe they'll do yoga, or a whole variety of stuff, and gives the young people an opportunity to have a space that's theirs, and sometimes, yeah, get a bit of an opportunity they're not working with a teacher, but they're working with perhaps another young person or a skilled facilitator, and really, yeah, an opportunity for them to develop and learn some new skills, and yeah, it can have a pretty good impact on them.
That sounds awesome.
It's great. Yeah, yeah, it's really good.
Uh, um, so other than that, I think I delved into I forget what they're called. The it, something I've been involved in that your
The
mum is involved in.
Philippines,
What that?
yeah. So the Kids View conferences,
Yeah, those.
Kids View.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the Kids View conferences. Yeah, so you've been involved last couple of years in them. So Kids View is a program for Australian school students, and it's a series of social justice conferences and workshops for students to develop their awareness and knowledge of social justice issues and global issues. And it's delivered in partnership with an organisation called BTPA, who works with an organisation in the Philippines called Baha Tuluyan. And some pretty amazing young people come out every year from the Philippines and deliver these social justice conferences and work with students to show them, I guess, a bit of the issues that many children face around the world, and also to empower them to ways that they can have an impact as well.
Thank you for that.
And you've been coming along and helping deliver some of the workshops, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. uh, yeah. No, they are actually fun. I actually was disappointed when the COVID stuff came, and then like they shut the borders and whatnot. I was looking forward to this year.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Back
It all got cancelled.
last year, I was meant to do them, but then unfortunately, I came down with a bad flu.
Oh no!
During that period, so couldn't.
You remember the flu? It's the good old days of the flu.
Yeah, what's the flu now?
What's the flu? Oh, the flu.
You don't see many cases of that anymore.
No, I don't think so. I think social distancing and staying home has helped with that for sure.
I'm gonna say, have you gotten yourself a mask?
I got lots of masks. I'm looking around right now and I can see them all hanging up in our kitchen. That's where they dry.
Different colour for every day.
Yeah, different colour. My daughter loves the one with flowers all over it. She likes to point out each of the flowers.
Oh, I got this one made from a nice friend of mine from camps.
Oh, yep. Oh, wow. Are they sloths?
Yeah, they're sloths.
Yep, nice. Hanging from some trees.
My friend Alana made those ones.
Oh, brilliant. She started a little project.
A little project, yeah.
Good on her.
She also had a nice little Instagram page you can follow.
Okay, all right. I'll check that out.
I'll send you the link after the show.
Send me the link. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. So if you could give some advice to people, young people out there, wanting to make an impact on other people, what would that advice be?
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's a good question. So, some advice for young people that wanting to make an impact on other people.
I'll say, okay. I'll say young adults. So
young adults. Okay. Yep.
Say the 16 up.
Right. Yep. Yeah. I guess that there are really so many opportunities for young people to have a positive impact, but you have to look and you have to actively seek them out. I think a lot of people are able to, when they're asked to do something or asked to support something that everyone is, or most people are really keen and will get on board. But people are less willing to put themselves out and to actively seek for an opportunity. So I think my advice for young people would be to not just wait until someone asks, but really have a go and seek those opportunities. And you might have to find a few different maybe organizations that you want to do, or a few different causes before you find the right one, but keep going, because there is the reason I love working with young people is that on the whole, young people just have such a spirit and such an energy for the community and for making a difference that so try and harness that energy, and my advice, I guess, is to really look for those opportunities. They won't always just fall on your lap.
Thank you for that advice.
No worries.
Are people able to contact you if they're interested in like schools around the Hobsons Bay area? They are teachers around there, able to contact you? They're interested in your program?
Yeah, so we can work with pretty much any school. So our funding's through the Department of Education, so it'd be best to just go through the Department of Education to get in touch. For schools to do that. yeah, and hopefully most of the secondary schools know about us. And yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for joining me on the 4th episode of Forkman and Friends. You are the 4th in line. If we keep going, I started from the bottom up. I was like, who the one person who won't get any listens? Chris.
Right. How
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
It a bit of he noted a bit of banter.
Yeah.
He knows I love him.
Why don't you get Chris on the line now? We'll see. What do you reckon he's doing?
Mate, he'd probably up waking up, probably eating breakfast.
Right, he's on a bit of a different time zone.
Yeah, he's in London or the UK.
Right. Okay. He's in the UK.
The UK.
Let's see. What the time
11
is.
o'clock, almost 11 o'clock. So he probably
he'll be well enough awake. How do you contact him?
I contact him on Facebook usually. Should I get him in?
Yeah, just get him in, and we'll just see what he's doing. Yeah, he'll be interested to see that he started out at this podcast, one episode, and now you're up to 4. So,
yeah, I don't think he's online. Actually, he's online.
He's online.
Yeah, I'll see what he's doing. He's online. He's online. We'll see if he comes in.
Yeah, no, thank you, Corey, for having me on. It's it's good. Good. Is this on iTunes? This podcast?
Yeah. But actually, thank you. You never minded me.
Right. Do an outro.
Yeah, I need to. You almost did my outro for me. So if people want to listen to subscribe to our iTunes channel. That look for Forkman and Friends. You can find us on YouTube, Forkman and Friends, also on YouTube, also on Facebook, Forkman and Friends, and we're also on Spotify.
What do you go as on Spotify?
The same name. It's the Forkman and Friends.
I love that consistency.
Forkman and Friends.
That's great.
Until next time, I've been Forkman. He's been
Friends.
What? You've been Friends? Is that your name?
Are no friends?
Yeah, yo.
Oh, I said my name. Okay, let's do that again. Just
Okay.
edit that out.
I will.
Okay.
I've been Forkman. He's been
Adrian.
And it has been Forkman and Friends.
Thank you, Corey.